So as you guys saw, y'all missed the pile up. I was not here to film it. I was actually still sick when he piled up the barns. So now I just flipped it for the first time. So as you can see, we made the windrows taken out from underneath the feed lines. We put all the litter here in the middle of the barn. And welcome back today, guys. Today I am frozen. My hands are frozen, my face is frozen, my poor ears are frozen. I should have worn more clothes. It's gotta be at least 30 degrees, and I am not, this is not my kind of weather. But anyways, we are in the chicken houses. Today is the night that we spread out the litter. So I am gonna be spreading out the litter. My dad is right over in the other barn there, so I am well supervised. So what we do is we come in at the windrower, and the windrower leaves has like shoes on it. So the cutting edge of the windrower sits about 4 to 6 inches up, depending on how you like it. And it leaves that layer of litter on the ground, and then you just work the pile out all the way to the wall, and then it's done. When we put in new litter, we got 100% rice hulls. We usually like to get a 50-50 mix of rice hulls and sawdust, but the sawdust was not available this time, so we had to get 100% rice hulls. And what that does is we've noticed that rice hulls do not absorb moisture. It sort of just goes right down through the rice hulls onto the dirt floor. And so we noticed when we piled up the litter this time that our floors were extremely wet. So we let them dry out. We flipped the litter. So hopefully everything got dried out. But we're sort of noticing that it would have been nice if we could get sawdust, so that way our floors didn't get so soaked. And this will also affect our ammonia, which for the ones of you that don't know, ammonia in chicken houses is a gas the litter releases, and it's not pleasant. It's sort of, when you breathe it in, it stings your nose and makes your eyes burn. So we gotta put down PLT, which is poultry litter treatment, so that way we keep that down, and that's expensive. So the more wet your litter is, the more chance you have of getting that ammonia, or if your floors are wet, for example. So therefore, that means more money that we have to spend on that, because that's like $5 grand to do 6 houses. So if we have to do another pass, you know, that just keeps adding up. Hopefully it doesn't affect our ammonia too much, and it may make our ammonia go down, or it may go up or stay about the same. We don't know. Guess we'll figure that out. But for now, I guess we are going to be spreading out litter. And look, it's all spread out. And I know there's a very nice guy that comments down below quite a bit, and he always complains about how I complain that it's too cold. But man, it is just really cold. But he's from Minnesota, so they experience a lot more cold weather than what we do. But oh my, I got the fans on sucking all the steam out from the litter, and it's pulling right through that door, and it's hitting me in the hands, and it just ain't weather friendly. But anyway, so you can see how the litter is spread out now across the barn. We got about 4 inches of litter evenly across the whole barn, which is what we want. And as you saw as I was kicking it there, how the steam was coming out of it, and that's because the windrows help dry out the litter from where the birds put all the moisture into it. That dries out, and it also helps get bacteria. But that windrow heats up anywhere from 130 degrees to 160. So you open up that heat to 30-degree weather, like low 30s, with fans moving in here, it's gonna steam, and that's how the world works, I guess. So what we're gonna do now, and a lot of you guys know this process if you came from my other channel, is we are going to pulverize the litter, which is basically like a tiller, a glorified tiller pretty much. Just comes in and fluffs it up, loosens it up, breaks up the clumps. That's it. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done so I can go home. So yesterday night we ended up wrapping up pulverizing the barns, so you can see how it looks with the barns pulverized, how it looks more fluffed up and less chunks in it. This barn's already been set up. I don't know if you guys are gonna get to see the barns getting set up this time, because we are preoccupied with crappy fans, to say the least. Well, some of them are crappy. The other ones are pretty good, knock on wood. So we have 40 54-inch tunnel fans, which those tunnel fans sit at the back of the barn, and they pull air all the way through to help ventilation for the birds when they're bigger. But we also have these 36-inch sidewall fans, and there's 5 of these per barn, but we only use 4 of them. And what are these things called? Muffers? Munners. They're all munner fans, and this is about the 8th blade you can see has shattered, and this one actually broke the motor plate too, so your motor's dangling. So luckily we only use 4 of these fans, so we can rob off the spare fan we have per barn for these things, and we've robbed every fan we don't use. And here we are having to buy parts now because we've robbed the fans where there's nothing left.
We've got the old 36-inch box fans at the other 2 houses. I'd like to replace them, and I'd like to keep the same brand of fan, but I just don't know if I can buy more of these fans as much. And it's not the well, we've had a problem with the motors, several of them. It's the blades just come apart, and this one, like I said, it came apart and broke the motor. So I don't know if anybody's got any fans they use out there, put it in the comments and we'll look at them, because I would like to replace those box fans over there. And if these things keep blowing apart, we may replace some of them, but we'll get it fixed. We've robbed the motor plate off another one, and we'll put it on there, and then we'll have to take the fan out. We've got some new impellers to put on. A lot of times when they fly apart, these hubs are cast, or these pulleys are cast, and it cracks them, which we'll have to look. But we've got a new one of those too. So maybe it didn't, we'll see. We'll have to take it all apart.
sometimes when the fan blades crack or bust or explode or whatever you want to say, sometimes it messes up our hub right here. But luckily, it did not. So we were just able to put a new propeller on, and now it spins like it's brand new. It's not brand new. This thing will, I project 3 months and this thing will be broken again. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So in the beginning of the video, when we were spreading out litter, I think that the litter process that I showed you, well, the process is the same every time. There's nothing that changes about it. But like spreading it out, that was just better quality footage, just for the lack of it being daylight outside, and the lighting was a whole lot better. So that's why I showed that parts again, and that was on my other channel if you guys followed it. But as a lot of you know, it's not there anymore. So you can see on my computer all the videos I have on here. The videos I had on my other channel, I think I had around 70 videos on my other channel before it got taken down, and now I got like 23, 24 on this one now. It is what it is. Ain't much I can do about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little bit different style. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Remember, faith, family, farm. See you in the next one.